mean, one of the first things that came up was resourcing it. So for those that aren't currently using a CI system, how do I take time out to port everything I've got to it and migrate to it, especially if you've got a small development team. And there is an overhead and you have to, I think, quantify that ROI to your management. You have to say, well, it's going to save us this much, but I've got to take time out to do it. So that was actually quite a common theme. Cost of test stands here. I mean, I think quite a lot of us may be deploying to bespoke hardware, and how you trigger tests on that hardware, physical interfaces and things like that. That is actually quite a significant cost, but it will save you in the end. Again, you've got to quantify, you've got to budget for that, you've got to plan that in. There's obviously instances as well where porting a legacy infrastructure to a new CI system, taking to the CI promised land, it says there, is obviously quite a big deal. If there's a legacy code base that's still very much in use, still being developed, but if you've got old complicated systems and you want to exploit CI, you've still got to spend that effort porting it. And another thing that came out, I guess the last thing here, is managing the complexity. I think people have reported some CI systems growing to unmanageable proportions, and I guess how slick your tool is at helping you manage that is a big influence as well. But yeah, so there is a complexity. It has to be managed with your scripts or or the tools that you use. So I think that's all we had.